Wow, look at this beautiful DIY piece I made myself. From the thumbnail, you see I turned my trash into some treasure, and this can be a gift idea to someone, and a decor piece, a storage piece. If you want to know how I made this, please keep watching. Welcome to my channel. I'm SEDDY. So for this piece, this is what I'm working with. I'm just using this kids toys I wanted to also throw out, and I'm putting strong adhesive glue to the back, and I'm just going to rub that in to make sure it spreads evenly on the bottom of the toys. And make sure you've cleaned these things properly and you have no oil or no sticky residue on them, so everything is going to glue firmly. Now I'm going in with some E6000 glue because this ball was so hard. So I'm going to put the lids aside to dry, and while the lids are getting dry, I'm going to go in and I'm going to decorate these bottles. So now I'm just using some tape. This tape is craft tape, very inexpensive, and I'm just going to create different patterns on the bottles. Remember, you can still leave these bottles like this. You must not create patterns, but it's what I want to do with DIY projects. You can just keep having fun and creating things and just do what you want to do, freestyle it. So I'm going to just go ahead, add these different patterns to each of the bottles and just do what I'm comfortable with. I want to try that no bottle should have the same pattern with the other, so that's what I'm just doing. For this large bottle, I'm just going to be putting tape around, and be careful not to use sticky tape. That's tape that leaves a sticky residue when you take it off, because we are going to be spray painting these bottles. So use tape that when you remove, it leaves no sticky residue. And also press your tape down firmly so that the paint doesn't bleed into the tape, because if the tape is not pressed down firmly, the paint will bleed into the tape. So now I'm just trying to recreate these pieces we saw in my thrift store video. A lot of you told me how you like the coffee and the sugar piece, so I'm trying to show you that you can create a lot at home. You don't necessarily need to buy it. You can just get some spray paint. We have these jars that we throw out every day, like in a household every week. Let me not say every day, but we throw out a lot of jars, and you can just create beautiful decorative pieces with them. You could give them as house opening gifts to people. These are personalized gifts, especially the fact that you created them yourself. You really get attached to them, and you could also leave them as a decor piece at home. Now I'm going ahead to cover the top of this also with tape, because you can store whatever you want in this thing. You can store food, and you don't want paint coming in contact with food. The spray paint I'm using is not food grade, so I want to cover this top because I don't want to be pouring out food and it's coming in contact with paint. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to cover all the tops before I spray. Try to also make sure that that is even and neat. So now we are going in with our spray paint. We are going to be using gold and we are going to be using black. I'm going to test that on the cardboard to make sure it's flowing properly, and now I'm going to spray that lightly. You could do a light spray, you could do a first coat, a second coat, just do what works best for you. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to go in and make sure everything is covered with paint. Now I'm going to spray paint the lids and just look at how that transforms trash within seconds. Boom. Yeah, I'm going in with the gold spray paint and see how it is transforming these pieces for me. Yeah, so easy. I'm going to go with a light coat and I'm going to just repeat the process, and I'm going to let that aside to dry, and I'll come back after 2 to 3 hours to check on that when it is properly dry. Now that my piece is dry, I'm going to go in and take out the tape. Yeah, I've taken out the tape and I'm just going to add a little bit of decor to one of the pieces. Like I said, you could just leave it the way you want, but I actually put tape because I don't like opening pieces to look for something. So I want to see through. So now I'm going in with this particular piece. I just put some tape on the black sides and I'm going to use some glue. That's it, €1 at the thrift store. That's where I got this jar of glitter. I had already put glue, and that's some extra glitter I have from an old project. I did not want to throw that away. So I'm just going to do this and make sure the glitter sticks properly to the glue. When I'm done, I'll put that aside to dry and I'm going to dust out the extra, and that is it. That's how I made this beautiful piece. Just keep watching. At this point of this video, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please, what are you waiting for? Please support this channel. It's a baby channel and we are growing. Please support us by just clicking that subscribe button. It's so free. Yes, free as in free, and it will cost you nothing. And why not just push the notification bell? You get notified when we upload videos, and give us a like. Leave a comment below. What do you think? Was it a hit or was it a miss? Now I'm just going in one more time with the glue and I'm filling in the places where I see patches, and now it's dry. I'm going to take the lids are dry also, and look at that, it just transforms everything. That's how I left from trash to a treasure. Yeah, I'm just going to place the lid on and there you go. Now look at that, I just put it in this tray and it has already transformed this space. You could use it as a decor piece at home. You could use it as a gift, a storage piece in your bathroom, in your kitchen, on your coffee station, and you could still add a label to it: coffee, sugar, seasoning. You could do whatever you want to do with it. So that's it. If you like this video, I'll ask again, please subscribe to this channel, give us a like, hit the notification button, and we love you guys. Bye.